Hello, everyone. My name is Market Tamazan, and I work for the marketing department at Bondster. Today, here with me, we have a very special guest, Regina Vasilienko, that works for the OK Credit loan originator. Welcome.
Hello, Bondster. Thank you for having me today.
Okay, so let's start with the first questions we have prepared for you. So, Regina, could you please share with us how are your loan products unique?
I guess the individual approach to each customer. We analyze each person in detail and no one is left out. The additional features, some our allowance products come with additional features or benefits that set them apart. The features can include perks like reward programs, loan forgiveness option, interest rate, discounts for timely payments, and the ability to refinance or modify the loan terms. OK Credit, I would like to say it's a service for everyone and no one is left out.
Perfect, thank you. Can you please tell me how efficient is your approval and enforcement process?
Of course, generally speaking, we are a non-bank credit organization. The subject to less regulation than traditional banks, which makes the approval and enforcement processes more streamlined and flexible. In terms of efficiency, we are able to make faster lending decisions than banks. We have less bureaucratic process and fewer layers of approval. We have a fairly light approval process. The potential client's that data is entered into a system. A general analysis of the client is made. Then the scoring system, which complies with the legislation in force, calculates the risk and provide the decision for the client regarding the amount of him may benefit from. The enforcement process is very efficient also because in many cases we have collateral behind the allowance. Customers are more likely to pay back the money they borrowed because they risk losing their pledged assets. In the case of unsecured loans, there are two aspects that makes the recovery process more efficient. The risk is reduced for the outset by offering amounts not exceeding 500 to 1,000 euros surety bond, and the entire recovery process is managed by the company's legal department.
Okay, perfect. So that brings me to my other question, and that is, what guarantees do you offer to investors that invest in loans you issue on the Bondster platform?
On the platform, we are offering a buyback warranty and the loan if the loan becomes not performing. Because we have collateral, we start to execute the process of recovering of the capital through the collateral. This is less risky for investments. And I want to mention here our digital verification, which is also at a very high level, which helps us to reduce frauds from remote applicants.
Perfect. Thank you for sharing that. So, how is the non-banking segment regulated in your country?
At this time, the non-bank sector in Moldova is regulated by the National Bank of Moldova. This includes microfinance institutions, credit unions, and other financial entities that are not traditional banks. That law was adopted in 2007. And under this law, the National Bank of Moldova is responsible for supervising and regulating non-bank financial institutions. The NMB issues licenses and sets requirements for establishments, operation, and prudential norms of non-bank financial institutions.
Perfect. Thank you. And could you please share with our investors how is your company growing in terms of numbers of clients, total volume of loans funded, and profitability?
Yeah, of course. I want to say that OK Credit has a proven ability to set business on the most profitable path, not only in good times, but in tough times also. I would like to mention here that we successfully resisted and faced the COVID crisis, but crisis caused by the war in Ukraine. Despite slower than expected income growth in 2023, we are able to maintain good earnings performance, increasing net income by 13.5% over 2022. We are not a big business, but we're scaling up fast. Therefore, we currently have a total of 100 over 2,000 active loans, and the total amount of active loans in is half million euro.
Okay.
I want to mention here that everything is in dynamic. The process of approval and repayment as well. We're expecting continue growing this business and get involved in other lending products as well.
And our last question. So could you please share with us if you are preparing any new features for this year or if you have any special promo for our investors?
Of course, we thought that during the month of July to offer a 1 month cashback on investors on Bondster. And for the future, we are planning to launch a new technology that will allow customers to use the service of granting loans at a distance without the physical presence to sign contracts. It will be mostly like an app that will be available 24/7. We will start giving out amounts up to 500, 500 yet to 1,000 euro. Gradually increasing them, and the app will automatically read the customer data and identify risks.
That sounds very cool. So our investors have many things to look forward. So thank you for your time, Regina, and hope we're gonna have more profitable years with our collaboration.
Thank you so much. I hope so.
Bye.
Bye.